Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game 1 is next. Yusei Kikuchi, a Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets a win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Hit in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Ready now for L.A. David Fletcher. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
1 out, nobody on. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jim Edmonds.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jim Edmonds. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Behind 0-2 now. Fletcher stands at first with 1 out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And he misses 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Slow little roller to third. The second for one. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Trevor Cahill, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, when you think of Trevor Cahill, you think of one thing: power sinker. A lot of guys around the league refer to this guy as he throws a bowling ball. Sinker, slider guy, 2-pitch guy, will occasionally throw a changeup. The key to Trevor Cahill, getting that power sinker in the strike zone. And if he is, you're going to see a boatload of ground balls.
Now to the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Next for Seattle, Tim Beckham. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners going. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And now the runner's trying for third. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Pujols in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Brett Boone. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Upper part of the strike zone. A dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Beckham at third. Martinez over at second. Griffey Jr. at first with no outs. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Jay Buhner, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A 1 pitch on its way. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Once again, a 3-2. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Number 54 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 54.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A runner at second, nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting it.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, number 23. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here now the 2-2 down the third baseline. Here's another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Up next for Seattle.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Three and 0 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with 1 swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, Tim Beckham, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We head to inning number 2 here at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 6 and the Angels nothing. In now for the Angels, Albert Pujols. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit onto deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're on the board. It's 6-1. Into the box, 16. Garrett Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Cozart.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Martinez is under it, and he's got it for the first down.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. A high fastball is in there. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. David Fletcher would be next. Good battle. Count remains full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But the Angels do get one back via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 6 and the Angels 1. Now at the plate, Edgar Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Line drive to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Up next for Seattle.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's set. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Standing in now, Brett Boone. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. This one's down to third. Cozart is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. None left for Seattle. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Striding into the box, David Fletcher. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box now, Jim Edmonds, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Fletcher, base runner at first with 1 out. out to center field. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Albert Pujols. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He did.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting,
In now,
16.
Garrett Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Boone ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the Angels 3. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Mariners.
In now the Mariners DH, Jay Buhner. It was a bases clearing double for him his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Next for Seattle, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. On the first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. At 3-1 now as that misses down and in. Number 23 would be next. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, number 23, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Seager, the runner at first with two gone. Now it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with two outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Mariners leave one. They still lead it 6-3. Settling in now, Shohei Ohtani, a base hit in his first trip.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. 2-0 count, and the pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So digging in now, Zach Cozart. From the stretch, here's the pitch to third. One there on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Max Stassi. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Two and two.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Angels go quietly there. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. It was a walk in his last trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit out towards second. Fletcher gloves it. And there's one down now. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Ready once again, Tim Beckham. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ohtani is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He threw first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot, now following the 2-out double. First offering on its way. Hey now, Griffey is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Back up the middle. Fletcher ranging up the middle, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Number 29.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-1 is in off the plate. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Stassi goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. One and one the count now. The 1-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. The second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Jim Edmonds.
So two away now as in steps Jim Edmonds. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Angels held in check there. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Digging in once again, Jay Buhner. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Jay Buhner.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Oh and 1, here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Count is even. 2-2 to Buhner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check
Now
swing, and
batting,
that's
left
something you
fielder,
see quite a lot
Joe
on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, Domingo Santana. Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. Second home run early in the year, as it is now 7-3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The batter.
Into the box, number 23. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ichiro Suzuki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set and the pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham.
Tim.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Martinez.
Digging in, Edgar Martinez. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The set and the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Beckham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Seattle leads this one 9-3. At the plate, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Full count now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Ready for another chance. Garrett Anderson, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1. I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
2 balls and a strike now. None out, runners at first and second. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, way to get dirty. There's 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Zach Cozart.
Stepping up now, Zach Cozart. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
On the run is Griffey.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels strand a couple. Still way back. It's 9-3. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two and 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batter, number 29.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Brett Boone. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Griffey Jr. stands at second with no outs. 3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jay Buhner. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. First and second here with nobody out.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He spoils another one and will do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And another foul ball.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch or this hitter's got to put something in play, because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this, AB.
Here he comes again, 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Ohtani. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Left fielder, Domingo Santana.
In now, Domingo Santana, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box, Kyle Seager just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Cam Bedrosian gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Number 23 will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Stepping in now, Ichiro Suzuki pops this one up. Cozart in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Simmons ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 11 and the Angels 3. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Number 50 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Now at the plate, Max Stassi. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
Popped up. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So coming to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. 0-1 the count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. On his junior, but this is a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In now, Jim Edmonds.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels lead 1, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Now in the box, Tim Beckham. It was a walk in his last trip.
The shortstop, Tim Beckham.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Edgar Martinez. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, center fielder, Ken Griffey.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Striding in, Brett Boone. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Bare-handed for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Into the box now, Mike Trout is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Seager has to hurry. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now
a look at our line score there from T-Mobile Park in Seattle. And local fans have had a lot to cheer about so far as their Mariners lead this one here in the 8th. Digging in, Albert Pujols. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ball 2.
That's a ball.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing
Now
that.
batting.
He showed all
Number
hard
16.
stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Garrett Anderson. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jay Buhner. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Pujols onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
This is line to left, and that's going to be a fair ball as Anderson's over to get it.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right
Now
there,
batting.
keeping him at first base.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like it had
Kyle
extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He went deep back in the 5th. And that one got a piece of him.
Right there.
The batter, Number 23.
So striding forward now, number 23. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his back plane is pretty decent.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-2 delivery. This is popped up. Cozart is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he misses with it. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The third baseman, number 7, Zach Cozart.
Stepping up to the plate, Zach Cozart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Ohtani is on his way home. He'll score easily as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
In now, Max Stassi, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Cozart leads off second with nobody out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Boone into shallow center. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Now batting, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Striding in once again, David Fletcher, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Mariners have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Seattle Mariners came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Yusei Kikuchi takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Trevor Cahill permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Number 50 takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 11 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.